Well, damn! It looks like we've got a use for young Lando's Millennium Falcon. This was figured out by YouTuber Big Simp Connor. Number 1, nice profile picture. Number 2, love the name. He has finally found us a use for Lando's Millennium Falcon. It's taking out the Leviathan at a pretty successful, replicatable level. Let's go over his strategy, and whilst we do this, do make sure you go over to his YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. This gentleman deserves just a little bit of love. Alright, let's take a look at the comp, at the setup over here. This is the team that we're going to be using. It's the Endurance. I've got a Relic 7 mace with just the Omicron on there. We're using Marauder, Umbaran Starfighter, and Anakin's ETA-2. Relic 8 on my ETA-2. The Umbaran, I've got an R95s, that shouldn't matter, and R7 on all of my Bad Batch. Again, not sure how much that impacts it. We're using the Phantom 2, and of course, Lando's Millennium Falcon. Mine are just R6 and R5, which I think is mostly the base levels. R6 is just for Rise of the Empire. You want to have the ship maxed out. Of course, if you can, put 6E modding on. I haven't, as you can see. It's not a great situation. Even my L3 has got less than full. Let's at least enhance this to level 15. Terrible mod. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the actual setup and how we go about doing this, all right? Into the battle we go. Now, from what I've gathered, this is actually incredibly reliable. The only real big thing that can make a big difference is the opening move. You want to be using the special with 5s because we want to land target lock on this B28, okay? So we're going to start off with that. Slap down the target lock. Wonderful. Now, that attack can miss, and if that happens, you might not get target lock, and that could make things a little bit funky. Endurance's first turn, you use this second special over here. It's going to give us Valor to our team, which is incredibly useful. And then this is where you're going to have a difference. Maybe you've got less relic levels on your Bad Batch. Maybe your Bad Batch goes after your Anakin. Maybe not. You want to, either way, use the second special and stealth your Anakin, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Wonderful. They're going to go in on the Umbaran, and then we're just going to go ahead and do a basic with our Anakin on the enemy B28. That's stage 1, okay? Stage 1, they're going to do all their bonus turns, all of their malarkey, in on 5s, and we're just going to basic with 5s. Get rid of some of those buffs. There's the bonus turn, and from here, all you really want to do, target the dagger, do a basic. Great. We're then going to call in our good boy, Mr. Phantom 2. Phantom 2 is then going to be using first special to place target lock on the enemy. After that, AoE from Anakin, and should get rid of the dagger. Dagger is gone. Unfortunately, we didn't land the buff immunity on the B28. That can be incredibly valuable. Now, we might lose Anakin here. That's quite normal. At least in my experience. Next up, we want to call in Millennium Falcon. Hopefully, we'll get rid of some buffs over here. If not, target the Sith Fighter. And you want to use this special over here, okay? That gets rid of the buffs. We'll take another turn. And then first special on the Sith Fighter should get rid of it. 150k damage. Love to see it. And then we're just going to basic. And no crit hit immunity over here. We're going to focus directly on the bomber. And right now, you want to use this second special. Now, we don't have boatloads of Valor on the table. So using the second special from the Endurance is going to pass Valor to our team before we go for the ult. We've got a spare turn. We're probably going to lose Anakin. Absolutely fine. Next up, we'll do a basic. Just keep that focus over there on the B28. And again, I'm just going to use the basic over here. We've triggered the bonus turn, and we should have our ultimate available. Use the ultimate. All of our ships that have got Valor are then going to take bonus turns. Wonderful. We'll just spam those specials now. Should be able to take out the enemy without too much trouble. And that is quite literally it, guys. It's pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty dependable. Now, I always lose my Anakin in these situations, but our friend did not lose his Anakin. I found this to be incredibly consistent so far. So long as you use the moves in that correct order, there can be a little bit of RNG, but the real good thing that I like about this team in particular is that it does give us something to use young Lando with, and it gives us another dependable counter for Leviathan in our back pocket. Sure, it does break up a couple of things. Number 1 means you can't use your Galactic Republic to beat something like Executor, so you need a different counter for that. Number 2, it does take away the Phantom 2 in case you wanted to use that in another fleet. Honestly, the Phantom 2, It's okay, not super useful in every situation. You can throw it with your Leviathan to bring out the Interceptor quickly. You can use it with your Profundity to bring out an additional reinforcement. Generally speaking, I don't think those make or break the fleet. So, using it with your Leviathan can give you a very useful alternative. Let's talk about a crib sheet for the moves then. You go in, the team that you're using is the Endurance, you're using the Marauder, the ETA-2, and Fives' ship. In reinforcements, you've got the Phantom 2, and of course, you've got Lando's Falcon. Turn 1, you want to use your special with the Umbaran Starfighter, place that target lock on the B-28. Next up, use that special to gain Valor from the Endurance. After that, depends on who's going to go, depends on the relic levels on your ships. My ships have got faster Marauder. You want to stealth the Anakin, and then go ahead and place a basic with Anakin on the enemy B-28. Then you use a basic with Fives. This is going to remove the buffs that you see on the B-28. And then you just want to use the basic from your Marauder on the TIE Dagger. And reinforce with the Phantom 2, using his first special to place target lock. And then an AoE with Anakin targeting the B-28. If you are lucky, the TIE Dagger will die. If you are very lucky, you will also get buff immunity on the enemy TIE Bomber. After that, we get another reinforcement from our Endurance. Go ahead and call in Lando's Falcon. You use his second special to dispel buffs, and then the first special on either the Dagger or, if he has got the Sith Assassin out, use it on there to take out those particular ships. Once you've reached this point, you're going to be in a pretty good position. You should be able to full clear the board. You might lose Anakin at some point. Just make sure you use the special from Mace's Endurance to pass Valor to your team before you use your ultimate. That way, when you use your ultimate the turn afterwards, you will get lots of bonus turns to take out the remaining ships in time. Smashing. Overall, I think this is a really flipping cool team to have in your back pocket. 100% massive shout out to my boy Big Simp Commoner. What a cool fleet, what a cool little bit of theory crafting. Hats off to him. Go give him a subscribe, go give him a comment and say the tribe sent you. I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.